Hey folks, welcome back. You know what? Life sucks sometimes. You gotta pay taxes, you gotta pay rent, you gotta go to the doctor, you gotta go to work, you even gotta pay for food. I need that. I have a zit on my neck that is so painful that it hurts when I turn my neck. Like, what did I do to deserve that? But you know what makes me feel better when life gets me down? Playing video games. Video games are fun, right? Right? But sometimes video games are just bad. Sometimes they suck. Sometimes they suck ass. Sometimes video games are they suck and they're bad. But you know what? Sometimes it's fun to look at games that suck ass. Everybody loves shit that sucks, right? Like Sonic 06, Troll 2, Trapped in a Island with Josh Hutcherson. These are all bad pieces of media. But like, come on, how do you not like Sonic 06? It's no use. It's a funny game. Now look, I review video games, so I guess you could call me a critic. But I don't like to rip into a game because usually if I don't like a game, it's just for personal reasons. It's not that it's a bad game, it's just that it's not for me. Like when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, I didn't give a f***, but I was very happy that everybody else was so excited. I am so glad that you got a new rootin' tootin' cowboy game to just go mad with. I love it when people are happy. But sometimes you gotta put your foot down and you say, this game sucks. Now I'm a PC gamer, which means that I get most of my games off of Steam. And I love Steam. The UI is easy to navigate, there's always sales going on, and it makes it super easy to play video games with my friends. But there is also a lot of garbage on Steam. Call me the garbage man, because we're looking at a few of those games today. And look, a lot of these games are low budget, so if you were involved in the development of this game, don't take offense, please. I don't mean any harm. Making video games is hard. I'm not trying to say that I could make a better game than you could, because I probably couldn't. I'm a fucking moron. I can just about cook rice. So don't get mad at me. I bought your game. I gave you money. Alpha Xylon. Operation Alpha Xylon. This game was developed by Team 6 and released in 2007. So yeah, I guess this is the oldest game we're gonna look at today. Look, I'm all fine and dandy with Alpha, but I have no idea what Xylon is. Let's look it up. Xylon is a trademark name for the range of thermoset liquid crystalline polyoxazole. Xylon has a 5.8 GPa of tensile strength, which is 1.6 times that of Kevlar. Additionally, Xylon has a high Young's modulus of 270 GPa, meaning that it is stiffer than steel. I don't know about you, but I got nothing from that. So anyway, let's get into it. New game. Okay, apparently this is not a loading screen, but in fact a level select. So I guess let's go with the first one. In the Middle East, a terrorist group threatened us with a new kind of biological superweapon. Your job is to verify our information. Do they own a world-threatening superweapon as they claim to have? Or not? Make sure you get to the rendezvous point in 3 minutes, or else you will be left behind. Alright, hell yeah, here we go, fellas. Okay, whatever, there's landmines there, sure, I love it already. So the default controls of this game are fucking abysmal. You move the guy with the arrow keys, you attack with the 1 key on the number pad, and jump with the 0 key on the number pad. What the hell is this control scheme? Why is everything allocated to the bottom right of the keyboard? Am I meant to play this game with one hand? Thank fucking God you can change the controls in the menu to make it normal. So this game sucks ass, it's horrible. Obviously you press down to go down onto your stomach. Now I want you to guess how you crawl. You probably press down and forward at the same time, right? Wrong. You press up to crawl. You press up to crawl. So yeah, if you hold up, Private Ryan here goes into a crawl. I don't fucking know. One really funny thing is when you press down to go flat in your stomach, the crawling sound effect plays while he's just sitting there. So yeah, basically this is just a shitty side-scrolling platformer where you approach non-specific Middle Eastern terrorist guys and kill them with your knife. That'll teach you to bring an automatic assault rifle to a knife fight. At one point you get chased by this Hummer. What the fuck are you doing? Just keep accelerating. You're chasing a human man in a giant sports utility vehicle. Also, this crosshairs here, and it just kind of moves to the one side. I don't know what the purpose is. Like I said, the controls are horrible. You can walk backward, but your guy automatically faces right. And instead of a normal jump, he has this like stupid forward lunge, which you can only do in one direction. It is physically impossible for this man to jump to the left. Even if you're holding left, he will jump to the right. After that level, you get a first-person sniper level where you have to kill dudes to prevent them from killing your dudes. Basically, yellow shirt bad, white shirt good. I kept getting to this part where the car would pull up to my homie here, and if you shoot it, it explodes, killing your guy. But if you don't shoot it, you fail the mission. So, f this, moving on. The second campaign takes place in South America. You're trying to take down some drug cartel or whatever, who cares? Listen, indie game developers, you don't have to make military propaganda for the United States. They got lots of money. They can do that themselves. So again, we're just moving right and killing Australians. This level also has traps on the ground, but they are borderline impossible to see. Like, at least I could see the landmines, my god. Eventually you get to a point where you're freeing hostages and... I'm sorry. One more time, please. What? For the last campaign, you're on a rooftop in New York, and this rich dude wants you to shoot a bunch of thugs. Why'd you have to make them black guys? Why are they even on the rooftops? Where did they get turrets? Why is there a specially trained soldier running on rooftops in New York City shooting thugs? Anyway, the game crashed, so I'm taking it as an omen from God to stop playing this utter trash. The next game we're playing is called Despair. Isn't that a coincidence? Despair is what I feel when I play this game. Despair is a horror game where I guess you're involved in a subway crash or something, I don't know, and then you walk a lot. And I mean a lot. You literally just walk around this area. There's nothing here. You occasionally find letters that say things like, "This is all your fault," or whatever. It's just like generic horror game bullshit. They're trying to make you feel like there's some deeper plot here, but like they don't tell you anything and nothing happens. Like, what are you blaming me for? The train crashing? There's no way I had anything to do with that. Ooh, a noose. Spooky. Bro, there's an exit sign and then you walk in the room and there's a noose. Whoa, it's like the only escape is to die, bro. Dude, whoa. This game is all build up with no payoff. Look at this. I know you want me to think there's gonna be a jump scare here, but there never is. Also, you have a flashlight which can run out of battery. And like, look, if you could run out of battery and still see a little bit, okay, fair enough. But if your battery runs out and you don't have a replacement, you're f***ed. Like, you're just looking at a black screen. I wanted to finish this game to develop more of an opinion, but like, look at this. What am I supposed to do? Next up, we got Calvin Tucker's Redneck: Farm Animal Racing. That's right, this isn't just anybody's Redneck: Farm Animal Racing tournament. This is Calvin Tucker's Redneck: Farm Animal Racing tournament. Okay, so obviously I was confused when I saw this title. So I googled Calvin Tucker, and I was given this game, a shitty Wii shovelware game called Calvin Tucker's Redneck Jamboree. And the weird thing is they seem to have completely different developers and publishers, but they have the same logo, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. This one was developed by Team 6, the same people who brought us Alpha Xylon, so we're in for a treat here, fellas. So yeah, it's a kart racing game. Not quite on the level of Mario Kart. This is more of a Garfield kart situation. This game is actually not that bad. I mean, it's not good, but it's a decent kart racing game. It's got a variety of levels and characters. I mean, considering this game is just under $4 on Steam, there are certainly worse places you could spend your money. You start with 3 characters and you have to unlock the rest. Obviously, all the characters are farm animals. You start with a chicken, a pig, and a frog? What, you've never been to a frog farm before? You must be one of them city slickers. The chicken's name is Sue Quack, the pig is Billy Pete, and the frog is Slimy Billy. What? Why would you name both the pig and the frog Billy? Why don't you name the frog like Slimy Steve or something? I don't know. It has a bunch of Grand Prix style modes, and if you win every race, you unlock a new character. Of course, they're called tournaments. It's not what a tournament is, but whatever. The weird thing is I played through 2 tournaments and only won 3 out of the 4 races both times, but I still unlocked Suella Stripe and Billy Slick. Wait, the chicken's name is Sue, and all the male characters are named Bill or Billy. What the f? You guys know there are more names than Bill and Sue, right? Like, this guy's name is Billy Cool, which, like, I get, he's a sheep, but, like, what the hell's going on here? What's the deal with Bill? Why do they all gotta be Bill? So, I mean, whatever, it's a Mario Kart clone, it's fine, okay? It's fine. Every character has a special move that they get if they collect 8 of these horseshoes, which honestly is a little better than the coins in Mario Kart. Also, I think this is the only game out of the 5 that didn't crash while I was playing it, so it gets a... I don't know, I haven't been rating these. Up next is Old School Fauted. I'm sure that you can all agree with me when I say that it's so nice to see a developer making a good old school Fauted. Seems like these days, all anybody wants are these fancy, newfangled Fauteds with all the bells and whistles. Sorry, what's that? What does FOTD stand for, you ask? Well, friend of the day, obviously. What are you, stupid? No, I don't know. I actually Googled it for a while because I thought it was some PC gaming term I didn't know. But I'm pretty sure it stands for Fear of the Dark, which, like, why not just call it Fear of the Dark? Are you worried that you're gonna get sued by Iron Maiden? Because honestly, fair, that kind of seems like something they would do. Anyway, so here we have another horror game. You can tell it's scary because the letters are written in blood and the cursor is a knife. Ooh. Look at this title screen, man. This shit is straight out of Newgrounds. The end of the world came, but I hid in a bunker. They froze me. It took about 250 years. I need to get out of here. So there's your plot. We wake up in this room and there's a bunch of stuff here, but none of it does anything. You have to head downstairs to find keys for this door. So you walk into this other room and this dude pops up and he just stands there. Like, literally, this guy doesn't do anything. He just stands there and kind of... He does that. Anyway, the keys are back here, so you grab them and move on. Next level is just a bunch of halls. Another one of these guys pops up and he doesn't do anything. But then he chases you and there's arms coming out of the walls, which is pretty scary. The next level is in this, like, building, I guess. There's only one room on each floor. Press enter to open laptop. Alright, cool, let's go. Ah. So let's just go over what happened there. I approached the laptop. It said, press enter to open laptop. So I did. The laptop and the desk drawer opened simultaneously. The laptop said, you're dead. And the letter in the desk said, you are text goes here. And then I died. And then the game crashed, because of course it did. Finally, we got Need for Spirit, Drink and Drive Simulator. Like, what do you expect me to say about this? Brace yourself here, because I'm going to make a bold statement. A hot take, if you will. Drinking and driving is bad. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that. But, like, I get the idea, right? The concept of a drunk driving simulator, I get what you were going for, I understand. You get a ridiculously elaborate plot, and then it's just like a shitty driving game. Like, this doesn't feel like I'm drunk driving, the controls just suck ass. Honestly, it feels kind of like I'm controlling an RC car. Also, like, this is a simulator, right? It's supposed to feel like I'm simulating real life to an extent. So what the f*** is this course I'm driving through? Why wouldn't you make this on a highway or something? This game takes place entirely in this weird linear obstacle course thing. Honestly, part of me suspects that this game was intended as a truck racing game, and then one of the devs was like, bro, these controls suck ass. I feel like I'm drunk driving. And then the other guy said, bro, you're a genius. Now we don't have to make another car model. Like, what else could be the explanation for this? Why is it on this weird, non-existent linear obstacle course? I know what you're thinking. Ben, look out! You're barreling full speed into those trees! Worry not, dear viewer, for I will simply drive under the trees. Also, you can fall off the edge into the void, so... pretty good. Oh man, there's stop signs. Well, I better stop. Wouldn't want to break the law in this drunk driving simulator. On the second level, it kind of gives you like a woo effect on the screen, but it's very infrequent. Also, you're given a 3-minute time limit in every level, and this game isn't fun, so just f*** this, dude. If you want to know what it's like to be a degenerate, just go play Grand Theft Auto. You can drunk drive in that, and you can hire prostitutes, so like, what more do you want? So there you go, a bunch of garbage. Are you happy? Did you enjoy that? F*** you. No, I'm just kidding. I actually had a lot of fun playing these games. That said, I would absolutely not recommend buying any of these. Except for the farm animal racing one. That one's kind of fun. Overall, my closing statement is, go buy Garfield Kart on Steam. It's only like 18 bucks. Could be worse.